Okay, so this is my first try, and I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I've tried it in the past, starting something like, art channel and meditation channel and kids channel and all that, but it didn't work out because I didn't pay enough attention. It was like a side project. So this time around, I am a little serious because I'm getting older, and pretty soon I won't be able to work as in the real world. I mean, I won't be able to work as I used to work before. So I want some light job, but all the job which I was doing are pretty heavy. So for last 10 years, I've been trying to start something, but I was pretty active in my real work. So I didn't care if the YouTube channel I'm starting will get some momentum or it it will become something. And then I was working full time, so again, no time for this. So no time to put any effort or energy in your channel. But now I'm really tired of my work. I don't like what I'm doing, but I still go to work and spend like 8 to 9 hours there and be really exhausted. So this time I think I am becoming really serious about starting something. But I'm really afraid because, as like other people, you are really afraid of starting something because you think you're not good enough. So this is the first try, and I want to figure out why I am not starting something, what I'm afraid about. So I've jotted down something, like I've put about 10-15 points in little detail that why am I afraid. First thing I think I'm really afraid about is the fear of judgment. What if my friends and family see my channel and then they think, oh, you're starting a channel, and you think like they're gonna judge you. What if you're not successful and they will laugh behind your back? That's why you don't want to start something from the beginning. And but you can start something without showing your face, without speaking. If you have some talent, like if you're an artist, you can draw, you can paint, you can start something without speaking anything. So this is one of the point. Second point, I think, is you're not perfect. You think you cannot do anything. You have no talent. You are just a regular guy or a girl, and you don't have any skills. What you gonna do? You can't paint, you can't draw, you can't you are not a car guru. You have nothing. And why will people listen to you? And then there are so many channels like this, who talk about their life. So why would somebody listen to you? That's why you're not starting anything. So this is one of the point. One point is you are really scared of showing your face in the camera, which I am still I am scared of showing my face. So what do you do? Like in the past, I tried to start something, okay, drawing or painting, which is no good because my drawing and painting is not good. And then you give up. You try to learn some new skills, but you don't have time because you're working full time. But if you keep putting off like that, you will never start anything. So it's better to start small, or put your try something. You can always delete your videos, you can always delete your channels. Like recently I've deleted 2 of my channels because it has like 10 videos in it and maybe 3 subscribers and maybe total of 100 views, because I never put any effort in those channels, even though those channels were good, but I never gave any time. But this time I have to really do it, otherwise it will take more time and I'll be more older. So this is one of the thing that you're waiting for the perfect moment. There's no perfect moment. You just start right now. Another thing, as I discussed, that the time, you don't have time to do it. Even though you have time, you go to work 8, 9, 10 hours a day, then you're put some time in your traveling and your food and sleeping and all that, and then you have little remaining time, like maybe 2-3 hours extra, you waste it. What do? You watch TV. When I say you, it means also me. Actually it's me. And then what you do, you go to YouTube and you browse, and you go to Facebook, and you go to Instagram, and you go to dumb videos, and the videos which are sent by your friends, 10-second video or 15-second video, and all this funny, it's joking, it's 1 minute, and you spend about 3 hours there. So it means you have time, but you are not putting it in something constructive, something which is good for you. So you have time. This is a bullshit excuse that you don't have time and I have a full-time job and all this and that. Now let me show you. I have this list right there. Another thing you are scared of is speaking to a camera. Just like me right now, I am speaking to a camera, but camera is not facing me, so nobody can see my face. So why are you scared? Now eventually you have to show your face when you become more comfortable with it, with yourself. But initially when you start, I don't think you have to show your face right away. When you make like 10, 15, 20 videos, you are comfortable talking to a camera, when you are comfortable walking alone and talking to people, and then when you get some views, you get some subscribers, and your morale is high, you feel like it's getting somewhere, then you can start gradually showing your face. Maybe not through the whole video, but at few moments, few clips of yours, so people can see this is all real. This is one of the things, So speaking to a camera is a very big point for me. Another thing is the niches. People talk about you have to pick a niche. You talk about something you're good at. But most people like me, maybe I would say 80% of the people in the world are not good at anything. You know, there are only few, like 20% of the whole world's population is good at something, and they are really confident in doing something. But the rest of the world are not confident in themselves, but still they live, they survive, they work. So, and you cannot pick a niche because you don't have a niche right now. You know, lately I've been listening to some good people on the internet who encourage you to start something, start a YouTube channel if you like. Don't try to be perfect. Everybody starts at zero, and just make something and put it up there. And gradually, you know, after the first video, after few videos, when you get some views and some subscribers, you will feel more motivated to do something. You know? So don't worry about the niche right now. Just put something. This is what they say, and I believe it. So this is one of the things. Another thing is you think you don't have proper equipment, because when you see other YouTubers and you see they have a really good equipment and gear, and they know what they're doing, but you don't. And I've also heard people saying like, start with what you have, like your phone. Yeah, which is true. You know, start with your phone and some really basic editing tools and really basic editing knowledge. And you know, if you have a Mac, you have iMovies, which is free, and I think in Windows also there is some free programs, and online you will find some free programs which are really easy to use. Um, it is very important to know a very basic editing, because when you finish your video, you will feel like, this is, I shouldn't have said that, oh, this I said wrong, or you know, oh, I want to cut this part. So you have to know very, very basic video editing. Okay, let me turn around from here, because this is too long. So this is one of the things, you know, basic equipment, basic knowledge of editing would work in the beginning. And when you become more like a full-time, right now I'm like a part-time, okay? And I tell you how I did it, what I'm doing right now. Actually, not how I did it, I didn't do anything, but what I'm doing right now, because I was in a full-time job, which was paying me good, the bosses were good, but the job I didn't like, because it was getting too difficult every day to do that job, and also too much interference with, you know, from the bosses and from other people, and you cannot finish your job properly. But I was not happy, but I was in that job for a long time. And then after doing the really, really hard job, in the evening, when you come home at 7 in the evening, you don't have any strength to do any video. So what did I do? I suddenly decided, okay, I want to quit this job. But if I quit this job, how will I feed myself and my family? Because I need some money to survive. My wife is working, which is a good thing. She's a great wife. But to survive, to do everything for the family of 5, I need some money, some real money, $5,000 say. But if I quit the job, I'm going to lose that money. What do I do? So I decided to go evening. You know, I thought, okay, leave the morning job, find something as an evening job, and then I will have time in the morning to do something, you know, or maybe start a YouTube channel. So this is what I did. I quit the job, I found something in the evening, and I started today even though, I was thinking about starting for last 10 days and, preparing and all this. And let me tell you something else. That I talked about starting with the basic uh, phone, which is good idea. But if you can invest like maybe $100, just 100, you can get a dedicated action cam. I'm not talking about buying a GoPro, but a GoPro like, equally good, not so expensive camera. I have something in my hand. I don't want to say the name right now because otherwise it will feel like, oh, I am promoting that. So I bought this camera for $65 with a 64 gig of a SIM card, not a SIM card, I'm sorry, SD card. So this, otherwise it's $55 for the camera. And this is a dedicated action cam, which has image stabilization and all the other features in it. So if you can spend about $60, and I bought a mic, which is connected to this action cam, so you have some clear voice. So I think maybe I spent about 65, $80, and then I'm gonna probably thinking about buying another gear so I can attach this camera to my neck. So I bought this, and under $100, I started this, with a dedicated action cam. So I don't have to rely on my phone and its memory and transferring and all this. After I finish the video, I can put this SD card in my computer, download it on my computer, do some basic editing. If I want to add some sound or some music, I can do that, and then I can post the video. So this is one thing. Another thing, I'm really scared sometimes is, what if people don't like my video? They put negative feedback, and what if I get discouraged about something? Should I do that? And I tell you what. Remember this: negative feedback is better than no feedback. Let me work some. So negative feedback is better than no feedback. No feedback means there's nobody's watching your video. But if you have a negative feedback, somebody have watched your video, and they didn't like something which you can improve next time. So this is one of the things which probably stopping me and somebody else in their YouTube journey. Another point is, you see this established YouTube channels which have millions of subscribers, millions, but then you get discouraged. Oh my God, I started with 0. But think about this: everybody starts at 0, even those established YouTubers, they started with 0, but they started 7 years from today, 7 years ago. And now they are established, they have made enough money to, do other things which they love, and, improve their channel, improve other things, to make it in this world. So don't be discouraged by this thing that, oh, I don't think I can do it. It's gonna take too much time. It will take time. I know. I'm listening to some good people on YouTube, and they say it's a two years journey. You start today seriously, and it's a 2-year journey to maybe 3 years journey till you become something. But I'm listening to those YouTubers who are not showing their flashy cars, not showing their flashy homes and watches. I know they're genuine, they've made it, but they are not showing off their wealth or their money. by showing, oh, you can become so big and buy this new Ferrari. Maybe they have the Ferrari in the garage, but they're not showing it off. I'm listening to those people. So listen to people who you think they're authentic inside. You will feel it. When you see it, you'll feel it. So don't get this thing discourage you that, oh, I'm starting from zero. Yeah, everybody starts from zero. Even big channels, they're starting from zero. Another thing is, what if people reject you? You will find audience. Some people will reject you, some people will like your work, some people will not like your work. But this shouldn't stop you from making something. Just like in real life, you cannot please everybody. So don't think about that. Another thing, which is stopping me is you think like you're not a guru. You have no knowledge. You have some knowledge, but you're just basic. You have no special talents. What you gonna teach people? Where you gonna get ideas? But trust me, I think this is my first video, and I did not think that it's gonna go that long. But if you speak from your heart, people are listening. People want to listen to people who are struggling, who have the same struggle like you. So don't make this discourage you that, oh, you are nothing. You are something. You will know later on. Another thing which is stopping me probably is the language. I wanted to do videos in English, but English is not my mother tongue. I speak another language. So we'll see if later on, if I'm not comfortable, or I think, no, I want to switch the language to my mother tongue, then I will do that. But for right now, I want to start in English, and we'll make another video how my English improved over the years, what happened. So this is one thing. Another thing is, as we discussed, running out of ideas and picking up a niche. So you will not run out of ideas. Always you will find something to talk about. These days you can research online, browse it, go to ChatGPT, something which will give you more in-depth knowledge about something. So I believe you will not run off ideas. And another thing you're doing is, or I am doing is, you think whatever ideas you have, whatever video you're making, people have already made those videos, and why this is something new. This is not anything new. People talk about it all the time. But then again, people make videos about this all the time, and some people want to listen to you. So don't worry if you think these kind of videos are made before you. So many people have made it, and in a better way. Don't worry about it. Just make it. Just start somewhere, right? Another thing which is stopping me, as we also already discussed, that showing the face. That's one thing. Another thing is naming your channel. This has been holding me for this one. So before I put some names there, for other channels which I started. I picked up made some random name. It was fine, because you know why? Because I wasn't serious. I'm just trying. If it doesn't work, that's fine. But this time I think I'm really serious. So I want to name a channel. I don't want to put my name. If I put my name and somebody Googles my name, or somebody goes to YouTube and find my name, and they will come onto my video, which is a good thing. But at this point, when you have 0 views and 0 subscribers, you don't want that. And plus, you want to name a channel which is little unique, which describes what you do, So I've tried so many different names, but everything is taken, just like a domain name. You know, when you go to find a domain name for your website, and you find out it's taken. It's taken. Oh, you came up with a genius name, but it's already gone. So this is what's stopping me also. But don't worry too much. Think, like, see what you like. Even if there's a channel like same name, don't worry about it. Just put there, and then maybe you can get some extension 01 or 1.0 or 1.2 or something, and people will find you. So these are the things. And then, you know what, at the very last, which is my list, is laziness. Why? Yeah. Why am I lazy about doing something? You know, this little gear I got was 10 days ago. I left my job 10 days ago, and I had so much time in my hand, but you know, I wasted so much time because I'm just procrastinating. I'm just trying to be, you know, delayed for the next day. Oh, next day I have do this thing to do today, or this thing to do tomorrow. So no, I'm gonna start it tomorrow or the day after, and all that. So all these things, mix up of all the other above points, makes you lazy. Not lazy, but you know, you don't want, you just want to delay it, to tell you the truth. And then you don't want to do it. For me, I don't want to do it in front of my family. So I'm outside. I'm not showing my face. I'm just walking, and I'm trying to record this. And I don't want to, when my family is at home tonight, I don't want to talk in front of them to the camera, because this camera is like a plastic piece to them, and they're inside. I'm thinking maybe they're just smiling and laughing. What is he doing? Okay, let him do it. So go outside, no problem. Go right now. You as you can see, this is a running track, right, or bike track. In the evening, normally it is full, and since I have time right now, I came out and there's nobody here. So if I'm talking to the camera, nobody's watching me except few people who are running and jogging and cycling. So all these points combined will make you, you know, delay your project. But I think you should not delay. Or this is when I say you, it means me. It means myself. Okay, so I should not delay, and at least try to put this video. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop right now, and I'm gonna go home and pop this SD card in my computer and see if it really needs some editing. If it doesn't need any editing, I'm gonna probably find a generic name for my channel, which you can of course change it later, or you can delete this video, you can start over, you can rename your channel later on. But I'm gonna probably do it today. See how it goes. So thank you very much for listening. If you have listened to me that far, I hope we meet again. Bye.